Yeah, just tough start of the game for us. Obviously, we get to a 4-run lead, and stadium's rocking and feeling good. And man, that were they on fire today? Offensively, especially in the first couple innings. Just seemed like whatever we threw, they were on, and credit them. Um, I don't know how good of the pitch is. I'm sure that's going to be a question. But at the end of the day, it's one of those where, we just kind of ran into a buzzsaw early. But proud of the way we competed and, made it a ball game. I thought Tyler came in and did a great job, kind of keeping it intact, and giving us a chance. But, after the first couple innings, we didn't do much offensively. And again, give them credit. They played long day for them, and they played, exceptional today.
If you have a question for Coach Bianco, please use the hand raise feature. We will start with Nick Suss.
Mike, just real quick, what was off with Drew tonight?
I didn't. What was that?
Drew, what was missing from Drew tonight in the first?
Nothing I can answer with that, Nick. I mean, it seemed like everything he threw, they hit. So, again, we'll go back and look at the tape. But, early on, I thought, he just didn't, get in some good counts. But the truth is, they hit some first pitches. They hit some 2-strike pitches. They were just on fire the first couple innings.
Chase?
Yeah, Mike, I guess just how did Taylor and Jack feel today, just cluing in for what they might be available for tomorrow?
Yeah, Jack was all right. Taylor, was sore today, and so he wouldn't have been able to finish the game.
Ben?
Mike, as far as offensive struggles, is there anything in particular that you can identify? Is it just non-competitiveness or maybe not attacking particular pitches? What have you really seen offensively that's led to these struggles recently?
Yeah, today, I thought we were going to have a good day. And, I guess, at the end, when you look at, what Hall did, it's terrific. Look, from the screen, and a lot of these guys, we hadn't seen much, and one of the things going into this game, although we had the scouting report and a lot of information, we didn't get to watch. We watched the video. The players didn't watch the video, obviously, because we didn't know who we were going to play. Credit their guys. They pitched some guys that just were outstanding. Some of the guys that don't get a ton of opportunities for them. And Hall was really good. We just couldn't figure it out. It looked like the fastball had a ton of movement, just running in on right-handers and running away from left-handers. We just had a lot of bad swings.
Rick?
Mike, I'm coming in late. Did you even have a scouting report on Hall?
Yes, I think we did. Yes.
What did it say? I mean, was it?
I don't handle the offensive scouting report. So.
Oh, okay.
Andrew?
Coach, I mean, any idea on what you guys do for pitching tomorrow, or any idea on who you start yet?
No, don't. We'll make that decision, later tonight, maybe tomorrow morning.